Hey, what is up everybody? I'm a bit sunburnt, had a day out on the water on the old kayak. I got a new one, trying to put a video together, but the fish just weren't biting. So I'm in a whole new area. We're just gonna be doing some bank stuff today. Gonna do a little bit of exploring. Hopefully we'll be able to land some fish. Thanks for joining me. All right, here we are. This one seemed pretty good last time, so we'll start right here. Okay, there's something jumping. So there's all kinds of species out here really. Last time I was catching a lot of largemouth and a few spotted. It's also your skipjack, your white bass, your usual bunch for my area. I'd be happy to get on just about anything. I got a new kayak, spent the morning kayaking. Got skunked today. I took it out 2 days prior, caught a few fish, not enough to really make a video though. It's been a lot of fun too at work, but it is exhausting. So I decided to come out here and try my luck, hopefully get a nice bass on. Really wasn't trying to take the L for the day just yet. Good fish. Finally. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Yes. Been needing you. Oh, that's a beauty too. Oh, beautiful fish. All right, guys, here we go. Finally, after fishing all day, I probably put about 8 hours in. I haven't caught anything but that tiny little largemouth that got off. Get this beautiful fish. I'm gonna get her back in. All right. Thank you, girl. Well, I'm wiped out. I'm about to pack it up. We're gonna make this a two-parter. I'm gonna be out here bright and early tomorrow morning. Had a long morning on the kayak hauling that thing around, so really just tired me out. It's about 4 now. I'm fixing to go home. It's a long drive, so I'll see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning. We are here and we got a little smoke on the water. I absolutely love that, guys, when there's a bit of fog on the water. Let's see if we can catch some fish. All right, we're gonna try this spot really quick. Last time I was here, I was pulling out a lot of spotted bass from this area. This whole bank seems to be pretty good. It is a bit snaggy over here, so we'll get that out of the way. Just kind of feel out the area and see if there's any fish sitting right about here. And we will be joined by my buddy David out here today. He's on his way right now. I got up a little earlier. He actually showed me this spot. So one thing I love about meeting new friends who fish is, well, you get to share spots. I've shared some of mine with him, and he showed me a good amount of his. There we go. Awesome way to start out the day, guys. Yeah, just as I kind of expected, that bite is on today. All right, so our first fish, my friends, a really healthy, beautiful looking largemouth. We're gonna get her back in and keep going at it. It looks like that morning bite might just be on. Thanks, girl. All right, way to start out the day. I feel so energized right now compared to how I was feeling yesterday. Taking that kayak out, man. I haven't worked out in a long time, so about 3 days in a row doing that just tore my muscles up, man. Lugging that 60-pound bad boy up, you know, multiple flights of stairs. That's a workout, guys. Not to mention paddling on the water. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to keep me in shape, so that's a good thing. All right, let's throw this inline spinner. I do have to dial in this reel for the bait. Well, it's pretty much there. I haven't thrown one of these in a while. In this corner?
Closer to me, yeah. That down tree that's kind of right there in front of you.
It was just chilling under there.
Yeah, I was casting. I made
Oh, there we go.
5 casts.
Little yellow.
Oh, nice.
I figured the inline would be a multiple species. Dude, ever since you said you lost a bigger bowfin, I've been like fishing the kind of areas that I normally wouldn't for bass, kind of those heavily weedy covered.
What I found was that hobby bass
Little yellow bass, guys. Whoop.
like they're literally in the same area. But like I'm standing like right there in the corner, dude. And I just cast out to the left and I'm just slow bumping.
Oh, getting swiped at. Dang, dude. I wonder what that was. Kind of looked bassy.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk
Down there?
Yeah, where you were. That's where I caught all 6 of them fucking fish that I caught.
Did you get... So, the other side, you know, the longer walk, how much ground is there to stand on? Oh, there we go. That's a fish. Looks like there's a good amount.
Like a little trail.
Dude, look at the size of the skipjack. I think this is the smallest skipjack I've ever caught. I gotta put a jig head on it and fish it like a swim bait, dude. Like it's not the size of your mag draft. But we're not gonna do that today. All right, looks like we're coming up on hopefully a more fishable area. This is heavily wooded. Hard to get through with 2 rods. Oh, nice. Thorns. Need a machete. Sure hope we catch a good fish after all this work. All right, and through the woods we have found a little bit of ground to stand on. Looking awesome, man. Let's see if that was worth it. Look at that little bass. Got him. Oh, lost him. Cool. All right, they're here. Let's throw that inline. That was cool. I don't know how well that's gonna show up on the camera, but he went for my bait pretty quick. I think we could catch him with this. I don't think I poked him. Got one. Same little guy, I think. There we go. And the smallest fish of the day. Little itty bitty largemouth. Alright guys, so this just turned into a 1v1 versus me and David for most bass and biggest bass. So far we are in the lead with both categories. With 2 bass, 1 decent size, probably about 1.5 pounds. Alright y'all, we alerted our buddy about the new area. Now we're gonna trek. I think he's gonna meet us down there. See what we can find. Oh man. Snagging baits, tripping in thorns. Now look at that, guys. Pretty wild. Alright, now walk through the dent and keep walking kind of towards the road. You're gonna see like a little inlet of like water coming in, and you're gonna pass that, and I'm standing on the other side. So this stuff looks pretty shallow, but I think it runs probably deeper, cuts in through here. I bet there's a deep patch there. And then all around that bend, dude, we can walk it and just fish it out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a fish. I was like, is that a stick or a fish, man? Look at that rod candy cane, bro. I don't know what, oh. Looks like a white, yeah. 4th species of the day. Oh. Might have to carry. This treble's got some serious barbage on it. Alright, we need pliers. Good looking fish, guys. 4th species on today. Feeling really, really good about making this trek. Doing a little exploring. It's turning out to be well worth it. And the scenery makes it easier if you aren't catching a lot of fish too. Just that change up, and holy cow, man. Alright, that was way harder than it should have been. Nice fat white bass. I literally just broke a treble trying to bend that back in place, so got the green. It seems like white is really hitting today. So we're gonna keep up that trend and throw this little shad looking one. You can't tell, Fire Tiger is my favorite, but when I am fishing these baits, I like gold blades when there's a bit of an overcast, and silver blades when it's sunny out. Good fish. Yeah. Big old white. Are you the same fish? It looks like we found the whites. We need some greeny boys out here. See if we can do it again. I think the whites are just sitting out here. Yeah, there's another one immediately, dude. Oh, dang. All right, maybe it's not as big as it felt. That's like 3 back to back. But we are doing a black bass challenge, so might have to tie on something more black bass oriented. I mean, I've caught some big bass on inline spinners, but usually out of little ponds and stuff. Oh, yeah! What I'm talking about, largie? Yep. Let's see her. Let's see her, bro. Not bad. Well guys, challenge is going well. I'm losing, tied for numbers, but we are just hiking around this area and it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this is like untouched, maybe with an exception for some dudes in boats, but it's pretty sweet out here. No down lines and nothing like that. Totally worth the, what would you say, about 2 miles so far? Something or other like that. Worth it though.
Over a mile for sure.
Definitely over a mile. I'm thinking in the 2 range. And again, I don't know. It's some pretty rough terrain, so it might just feel like it. This next part needs a little bit of context. Basically, David and I are fishing this entire bank line. We're really excited about it. We haven't touched any of this water yet, so it didn't look like anyone has really touched it from the bank. There was no garbage, nothing like that. So we're fishing it out. We maybe got 5-6 feet at best of good walkable bank and a ridge, probably about a 5-foot tall ridge right behind us. So occasionally there's going to be something jetting out where we have to walk through the woods to get to the next fishable spot. And when we were fishing, we're kind of bounding. So one of us fishes out a spot 10-15 minutes. The other one kind of leaps in front about a cast length. We continue to do that, so we're constantly getting fresh water. So there's a giant tree sticking out. David crawls up on the bank, walks deeper and deeper in the woods, and I just hear him shout a profanity. I'm thinking he probably almost stepped on a cottonmouth, something like that. It happens more often than I'd like to admit. You know, there's a lot of them in the area and they're starting to come out again. So I figured that's what happened. And I'm retying right now. I got my GoPro turned off. So broke off, clicked my GoPro off, started retying. I look up, I just hear a ton of footprints. Look right up, lock eyes with a doe, a giant one, mid-stride, about 2-3 feet away from me. She kind of corrects her run. She was about to plow me down, jumps, leaps right into the water, starts swimming across this little creek, and around me jumps another one. So 2 of them are coming at me. I kind of duck under the 5 feet of berm or so, and I hear David running back. I guess there's several other deer that are just, he spooked them. They were running past him. So I'm taking cover. I'm just shouting out, are there any more coming, man? Are there any more coming? Because the last thing I want to do is get trampled right now and have to, you know, get dragged to an ER, because we were, you know, miles deep in this wood line. Anyhow, I click my GoPro on and this is what happens. This just happened. David was walking through the woods and I almost got taken out, man. I think there's probably hoof prints. I was standing right here.
I didn't know where you were.
I wonder if there's more coming, dude. I was just retying, dude. My heart's pounding. Dude, I was like, dude, please don't let that thing hit me. I was just imagining. They came down. Look at the size of them. Dude, is your heart pounding?
Yeah.
I heard you yell, oh shit. I was like, what's he about to fall? You see a snake, you started booking it, dude. Then boom, boom, they came. Dude, all right, they came down right here, dude. The hoof prints right here into the water. I'm standing literally right here tying on. Man, I wish I was recording for that. Yeah, the other one ran around me, dude.
Dude, then there's like 2 more running on the other side of me on the trees. I hit behind these 2 trees.
So I was wondering if more were coming, because I was about to just literally take cover under here, dude, because the way they were jumping, man. I'm glad they saw me, dude, because holy, how about being trampled by a deer, dude? That would not be a fun ER visit. That'd be probably a good story to tell, but dude, that thing probably would have knocked me out.
Dude, if I would have had a camera on my chest,
dude,
I'm running through the woods like I'm a jungle boy, bro. I don't know where you are. I'm thinking you way up here somewhere. I jumped over this tree. So I know you just probably hear me running.
All I heard, dude, was I heard, oh, and then 2 of them just boom, boom, like right next, dude, literally 2 feet away from me, man. And I see the size of them.
I didn't know where you were until it jumped, and then I saw you right here, dude. Like you were like right there.
I was standing 3-4 feet away from it.
Right there where it's taller, bro, and they jumped.
I thought, I mean, after the first one, I saw the second one. I'm like, dude, this guy's about to knock me into the water, dude. Oh, thanks, brother. Dude.
You can see, look, where the grass is taller and where it's taken down right next to it, bro. I saw you.
All right, we're gonna remember this one forever. Oh yeah, it's a snag. Dang, dude, that felt like a juicy fish. I got it back. That felt so good. Good fish, man. Yeah, real nice. I can't really tell right now. I'm thinking at least 2. Oh, nah, maybe not quite, but off the bank, man.
That's a good one.
That's a decent sized one. There we go, guys. Now we're catching fish. I think I've figured them out now. Chubby one. It's a chubby little fella. 3rd nice bass. 2nd one for the competition, putting me in head for numbers. What do you say? It's about the same size?
Yeah, I was thinking a draw.
About the same, about a draw. Keep going at it. Thanks, girl. So I didn't figure them out. That was all I caught that day. I lost a couple other ones. I caught a couple white bass I didn't show. But overall, great day of fishing. Probably the most fun I've had fishing this year. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love doing a little exploring here and there, checking out new spots. And I have pinpointed a good amount of them I want to get out to, especially with the new kayak. Really looking forward to it. Let me show you all that really quick. I'm not about to flip it over at the moment. I'll probably do a review video or something, but it is the Pelican Catch 100. It's a 60 pound, well 58 by the spec. I kind of just round up. 10-foot kayak, and it seemed fairly stable. I've taken it out 3 times now. I'm kind of working on an improvised keel guard. I ran out of tape, so that's an issue. Also, I'm working on installing a roof rack on my vehicle too, but it's a lot easier for me to manage up 2 flights of stairs at 60 pounds rather than my other one that's a 12-foot 80-pound one. It's nearly impossible. I've done it 3 times now, and it is I basically get inside and I fall down on the ground out of breath. Got that boy Mars in the house too. Anyhow, guys, Shout out to Paul Z. He dropped a really interesting comment on my last video, and I kind of wanted to bring it up. Maybe if you guys are still watching, if you have an opinion on this subject, I'd love to hear it in the comments or wherever. Basically, he asked if I thought that the color of it, how much the color of a jig head impacts the bite. Now, this is something I've just changed my opinion on somewhat recently within the last year, due to a shortage in the color jig heads I like. So I have a ridiculous amount of jig heads. I'm a huge jig head fisherman. It's the way I like to fish. If I can get away with rigging a bait on a jig head, it's how I'm gonna do it. I know how to fish them. I like fishing them. I love the way it allows me to really manipulate a bait. So for a while, I'd say for probably the past 3 years, I've only fished black, your whites, your unpainted, and your pinks if it's white bass or crappie occasionally. There was a period of time where there was kind of a shortage. All the jig heads were sold out. I was waiting on an order in, so I had to resort to my rejects. So in my big, there's like Eagle Claw 10 packs that have multi-colors. They'll have the bright fluorescent colors, like your fluorescent greens, your fluorescent oranges, that sort of deal. And I had to resort to throwing those ones, and I really found that I get bit just as much. So in the long run, I feel like it does impact the bite, but slightly, not as much as I used to. I was almost religious about the colors that I used. Now I more or less kind of have thrown that opinion out the window. If I'm fishing crystal clear water like my creek, I'm gonna try to do something like white with a white bait, or black with a darker bait, even unpainted, or a color that doesn't really pop too much, that looks more natural. I do think that makes somewhat of a difference, rather than throwing like a freaky deaky fluorescent orange jig head. Now, if the water is ridiculously muddy, I'm gonna throw something more like this, or more like your, what do we got here, your chartreuse type deal. But I have an abundance of brightly colored ones I've been using on stained or somewhat stained water, and I don't think it makes as big of a difference as I thought it did. Let me know what y'all think, or your kind of superstitions about throwing different jig heads or different colored terminal tackle paired with your baits. I know some of us like our presentations to be really good looking, really pretty, really natural, and some people like to throw kind of crazy, bright red with the chartreuse on there, something like that. Anyhow, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope you're being good to yourselves, being good to each other, and getting some good fish on. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe. It really helps kind of encourage me to keep making videos and pushes the content I already have in the algorithm. Anyhow, take care, guys.